All right, now it's recording. Okay, well, hey, we're gonna do a really quick review for everybody. Sorry about that. But so let's sum everything up here. Hey, sometimes it's an advantage being here a while. All right. Okay, so this is the update. You know, like I said, the main update is that due to the bear market, which basically means that Bitcoin is down, then there's ripple effect throughout all crypto world, even these little shit coins. Not that they're still coming out, you can still jump on and still make money. There's just less of them. There's definitely less of them. So I'm still relying on the DEX tools, Telegram alerts first. That's my first go-to, because those are the ones that I found that just have the best coins launching, the biggest liquidity pools, and just the most opportunity to make money. All right, but the volume of coins is less, and the volume of buyers is definitely less. Okay, which means that the prices are not going up as high as they were. So that's why I was kind of like expectation, because like when I kind of first started doing it like in June, like Bitcoin was down, but it wasn't like, it was still kind of in between. Actually, no. Actually, when I started, like Bitcoin had been down and the whole market had been down, but then the price of Bitcoin went up briefly. And so it was kind of like, okay, it wasn't like full on, bull market, but it wasn't full on bear either. So, so the prices were going up higher. Obviously with that's more money to be made. So that's why I kind of had tempered expectations. But you might not be getting 5x, 10x, stuff all the time. Not that we were getting all the time before, but it was definitely getting it a lot more often than now. And so like now, like my expectation is my goal is 2x. I just want to get 2x. Because if you try to stretch it too much beyond here, because just look at this one right here. This was a good one. Some earlier ones were horrible. But like from here, the lowest you're gonna get in. I actually was trying to get in down here, but it's fucking pancake so it took so long. So I would have had an even better position. But let's just call it right here. 0.08, so you go up to 16. So I doubt this is gonna. You can start slowing down. Here, I'm gonna sell this. So it's like like I said, 2x, maybe 3 is pretty much kind of good for what we're getting right now. Watch if my telephone go up. Make sure. Bigger. What's really going on? By selling activity, just a lot of people buying. I don't know. People are still I'm gonna click bait. All right. So worked out successful 2x there. All right. So now I got something that I'm gonna have at the end that's gonna kind of help this to be a whole lot easier, a whole lot better. But you know, this is where we are. This is where we are as far as the method that I'm doing. So okay, so because of the volume being down, you know, I want to identify some other sources where we can get you know, new coins. So I looked at DXL. DXL is a DeFi dashboard where people can launch projects from to raise money via pre-sales. So you can see all kinds of pre-sales right here. All right. So you see, like, these are all new projects that are coming out. Taking a pre-sale comes out. You can look at the offers, look at the offering. So here's one right here. AD toy pool. So dog coins. Okay, so that looks like now the thing about DXL, so they give these warnings over here, automated. So they look at everything and just kind of wants stuff. Like pretty much all of them are gonna have some of these, but you still want to pay attention to them. I mean, everyone in here is got the DeFi gonna get the warnings because it's not regulated. I mean, like they don't really have a way of regulating it. They soft cap, all of that stuff. But the main thing that you want to look at here, and let me preface by saying, look, you know, whatever that you want to do in crypto, I would definitely look on YouTube, especially for like the, you know, more cutting edge stuff, like how, you know, do a filter with a date and everything. And then plus they can show you like in more detail, like exactly how to do everything. So I know there's videos out there about these DXLs and, you know, how to maximize them or whatever. Contract. So we're gonna look at the contract. And okay, one thing, and we'll look at the compiler version. Okay, compiler version. Now I said earlier before I recorded that if I had this compiler version right here, then it is a scam. Okay, so definitely want to jump on and look at that first, because if it has that, then you ain't gonna get nothing. Okay, this one did not. Okay. So that doesn't, just because it doesn't have that compiler doesn't mean it's not a scam. Okay, that's just a way of, you know, kind of spot a scam like pretty good. All right. So, and I told you guys, let me find this video. Sometimes too, you can look at the comments. Like sometimes people comment and they're like, "This is a scam." Sometimes, you know, see, sometimes people say it's scam. Sometimes I interact and kind of explain stuff. So, but there's a couple of different things that you have to look at to make sure that's not a honeypot. Now, this video is for Uniswap, but the same stuff applies to PancakeSwap. Because the same stuff we're doing PancakeSwap, we're basically like sniping sales, and you know, you can do it on Uniswap as well. But this video he gives you a couple of things that you can search for in the contract. Let me try to describe it to you all the time. But definitely, you know, it's a lot of stuff. Probably your answers are on YouTube. And a lot of people are doing this type of stuff. So check it out. Scams. That's too slow. All right, I'm gonna show you the power version thing, and then like so we'll look on KuCoin to make sure that it's liquidity is locked. Check that. Same as before. Watch for sell. So like I said, the main giveaway for the scams, like once the actual coin gets launched or whatever, like just the presence of sells, okay, or where the red candles. All right. I'm not kidding, but just people sell because that's when the price goes down. Because like if there's hardly any sales, then it's probably a honeypot because nobody can sell. Because in a legit, this legit situation, launch or whatever, there's going to be people selling, and fairly early. I mean, bots, they're programmed to, maximize their returns or whatever. So a lot of times, so they sell earlier too. So, if you don't see a whole lot of sales or just some in general, then like more than like one or two, then it's probably a honeypot. All right, so we looked at StyleMaker, which is like a non-US but better version of DXL. Also talk about going to Reddit. We looked at some different Reddit. Reddit, again, mostly I assume all of these are scams. I assume they're all scams, but I have found some decent stuff on Reddit. I found a coin, both that I got at free sale as well as coins that are already released, so they would get gains. Okay. And then when all those avenues are exhausted as far as getting to new coins, then I'll go to existing coins, and I use this top 100 tokens on PancakeSwap. And so you can sort by different things. I mean, like it's sort about volume. And the higher volume, the better for like day trading because you want the volatility, you want it going up. So anyway, and I showed you guys that I bought some baby XRP earlier, and here it is. So I put in for BNB. So let me check real quick. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm ready to do one of these. So it's going to look down. All right, so like I was saying, what I like to do is I'll go to these and just find a couple that are going up that I can put my BNBs in instead of just having a BNB just sitting in wallet. Unless BNB is doing well, then in that case sitting in a wallet is good. But if it's not, like normally you can find something that's doing better. Then I just sort of finding it and go down. Okay. And another one too that's good, which is kind of the same as this, but a little bit different. Is I'm going too downward direction here. I need to get one of these things, man. Got a serious uptrend here. man, I've had a lot of success trading these coins before they get up here, you know, and after. So a lot of times if I know nothing good to trade, I'll check these out. So look at a few of them, see what you have opportunities. Going up. And let's change that. No, definitely not going in the right direction. And most of the time they have like a little arrow shirt they're going up. But these, you know, these are typically, you know, decently high volume. And you know, like a lot of times like I'll jump off and on these like several times, like this rack hook one. Like I've bought and sold that. I think I was one yesterday. But it just depends on the graph looking like. So too great right now. Just take a look at it. Let me just quote that. That's like the 2x right there. Yeah, that's like 2x. And this is old. This is, you know, an old coin. I mean, this has been things around. Oh, this only was the last 5. Okay, so this started June 27th. Yeah, that's pretty. But look at all these different, you know, all-time high peaks and stuff like that. So there's plenty of opportunity, you know, within here that you can mix. So yeah, so I look at all of these coins, you know, see what's going on with them, see if I can jump on. I've got that one. I think I've got all of these. Maybe not those bad. So all the other ones, I haven't got also people. But definitely the folk Shiba, Risto, all those were I bought before. Bought and sold. So let's look at this. I mean, this is this big jump right here. You know, this is earlier today. You know, so a nice almost. So, you know, so you started the day. So it's had some, you know, I can't say to, you know, came down. So obviously the time has passed, you know, the time was got anywhere around here to get in on it. But you know, but these opportunities present themselves, you know, every day. And so they give you an easy way of kind of getting on. Now all of these same coins appear on here. Okay, but they're all here. Those, Daddy Doge, so all those are here too. So you can see everything right here too. So I like this because it gives you the top 200, assuming top 100. You can see, you know, all the main coins, and you get to see, you know, like if you sort by, I like to. I mean, not having nothing knocking it out of the park right now. You know, 50% today is the highest. You know, so like I said, down market. But you know, within this 50% increase, you know, there's a lot of ups and downs, Like look at that, maybe those. Oh, another thing is that the other reason why I really like to use Dex tools is because see you got the green, so it's going up. Um, oh, okay. I just something else. All right, forget it. Well, anyway, you get what I'm saying. You can just look at the. That's the only thing. Like they don't have the exact, um, like the contract numbers. Oh, that's actually right. Um, all right. So let's see what happens with this today. They started. Okay, so it looks like yeah. So so I guess yeah. I guess the time would be to get on that here. Um, but anyway, so yeah, so you can find some different coins there that are the thing. My whole point is that you can definitely still make good gains with the existing coins. Not as dramatic. You're not going to be 2xing, 3xing, and stuff like that. But if you can make 25%, 30%, profit, um, you know, it's cool. Especially once you have more, coins. So like you could put in like 10 BNB, for hours, 2 hours, and come back with 15. But you just definitely want to be sure, what you're doing there, and definitely keep an eye on it because uptrend is down to a downtrend like very, very quickly. So, all right, so we being recorded. All right. Any questions before I continue? All right. So here is the deal. So yeah. So other sources of coins, and and these are just ones that I've used. I mean, there's definitely more. Always keep your nose out, ears out, or whatever. YouTube is good. TikTok is good. Although TikTok, well, they just said that people can't promote coins anymore because they're promoting scams. But so there's still like a lot of good information on TikTok about staking, about what the whole long term, pretty much everything. TikTok, crypto is good. So YouTube, obviously. I just wanted to look at a couple of live real quick if we could. Yeah, got out right on time. I got out right on time. Got up here. Yeah. I did check myself. Yeah, myself. Like I got out at the perfect time. I mean, obviously if I got here, it's better, but this is good. Proud of myself. All right, so let's look at some of these listings here. Let's see. Oh, here's another thing too. Again, with the volume being down, I have like lowered my threshold of liquidity. So before, like I was not worried about messing with anything below like 50 grand, or 40 grand. But now, I'm willing to go to lower 12,000. I mean, the thing about these lower ones is that they seem to be almost all scams. So like, but I got one earlier that was like, let's see what we get. So let's do the 2-coin test first. Let's see. But I mean, like 12 is low. That is a lot. Now, here's one thing I know. Like all the ones that have little pictures are almost all scams. As a matter of fact, I have not seen one that was not scam. You see the same ones over and over again. Melon, maple, berry, all that type of shit. Seed. I mean, I still check them, but they have all the scams. So, one of those things, like you kind of rule these out pretty quickly. The dream amount of money. Yep, there you go. So we get the melon. Open wallet, or unlock wallet, watch. I've not looked at these before. So all these are scams. This buy finance knowledge is a scam as well. Check it. The same thing. Yep, there it goes. So Shield, I've seen Shield before. I think Shield is scam too. It's gonna be scam like over and over. Okay, Shield not unlocked. So once I see that, it's not locked, I'll take it. I'll go to Pancake. I'll go to the deck tool version. It looks like on here. Make tool swap. Loki. Let me shield that here real quick. So like this hasn't really started, but you kind of gotta wait on this one a little bit. See what I don't think this will be a good one, but I'll leave it open just to see. See. 5,000, I wouldn't mess with that. 16. Just say COVID. So now here's the thing. I'm just doing it kind of like for just the benefit of trying to show. But if you're when you first like sit down here, like you want to prioritize the latest. Okay, so you just sit down. You don't look at these earlier ones like immediately. So it's like 2 minutes ago. So let's look at this one. And then like once you kind of finish those, you can kind of go back. And sometimes if you have time, you can go back and look at some of the ones you can kind of see, okay, this ended up being a rug pull, this ended up being a honeypot or whatever. But let's see this one. All right, over here. So this is good. Looking here, we got one cell. Let's see what it looks like. So this is so you got this one cell. Let's just start. So, there is though with this, because you got a cell here. I would wait for a couple more. For this one, I would kind of assume it's kind of tough. See, I mean, just starting out, so you kind of might get in early. What I do, like I'll put like a small amount in here just so I don't miss out. But then want to wait a little bit more to see if there's anything like kind of like a sell to buy ratio. So I would maybe put like 0.1 BNB in there or something like that. 0.01, depending on what your budget is. Because this one is it's hard to sell. I mean, the liquidity is locked, which is good. But so we'll kind of leave that alone. That's probably not good. I mean, the fact that you got a little sell here right off the bat is encouraging. Let's see. Sometimes we get more information on this one. This is another one point. Like, if you're looking at most of like the charts I'm using are either KuCoin or Dex tools. I find that a lot of times, not a lot of times, KuCoin is ahead of Dex tools as far as the time. Like most of the time, they're both on the same. But like sometimes Dex tools will be like a minute or two behind. So if you're actually buying something, trading it, like I would definitely look at it on both of them just to make sure that we get the latest information. I've been noticing that, but most of the time they're the same, exactly the same, but sometimes coupons are there. All right, so back to that. I think the main things apply from what I told you guys in the recording, as far as like buying the scan. So this is kind of for the most part, like I should say, like you get some like right from the beginning like this, but very, very seldom. Like for the most part, like the real ones, like people that's already been pre-sale, people have already bought stuff, they're selling it right away and all this. So you can kind of see like a lot of activity already. All right, enough of that. Now let's talk about something else. So here's the bottom line. I think that the thing that I'm going for, that I'm about to implement, actually starting to like right now, or right soon, is bots. Because I think like when the market was better, it was easier to, kind of do it by hand because I mean, shit would just go up, it wasn't really a whole lot to figure out. Go up, and then when you think it's about to go down or start to go down, sell most of it. But it's kind of harder, a lot harder to do that now, especially now that the prices aren't going up so high. Then I think that you really need, in order to maintain your profitability, maximize profitability, is to use a bot and use a sniper bot, a bot that can do the pre-sales, a bot that can get early in, like right at the bottom of all the launches, all of the pre-sales, everything. And so I mentioned in Telegram the other day that I was looking at some bots, and then I have a friend that actually has one, and he's been using it, and he's been sharing the information with me. I mean, the results with me. So I'm definitely on board with that. And I just want to show you a couple of videos that he's showing me, like in action, so you can kind of see. So here's the first one. See if we get any more sales in here, just that one. See, I would kind of lean scam on this one, because you spent let's see, $1,000. Yeah, that's not too much, but still, I don't like it. I would call it want to stay away from. All right, where's this video? Okay, so here's the first video. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear it? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Well, I'm just gonna. Can you guys hear it?
And the other beauty of this is that y'all don't have to worry about pancake swap and wasting a whole bunch of money, slippage. All right, I'll tell you what, because it's getting a little bit late. I'm getting tired. I will actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him make a video and then I'll just send it to you guys. But yeah, this is definitely a way to go. I just think that, you know, you can still do, you know, you can definitely do it by hand. You can still, you know, make some money, but I think to really maximize, you know, you really got to use the box. I mean, like he was telling me, he showed me this one. If I can find a video, I'll post it on the sheet. Excuse me, but he was able to snipe a pre-sale on DX sale, and he got a 70x. He had 70x on one BNB, so it's, you know, 70 BNB. So that's like, what is that? 70 times 3, it's like 21,000. So yeah, you know, so it's definitely the way to go. You know, the bot can do a lot of stuff that we can't, and so that's the direction that that's what I'm going to be starting to do. Probably as of like what's the day? Tuesday. Definitely by the end of the week. I'm gonna get set up with this over the next couple of days and start using it. I mean, he's already sent me some stuff. I gotta get everything set up. But yeah, but I'll have to make a video and offer to you guys. He told me how much it was. It is like well, it'll be in a video. It's around, I think it was one that was like, he had 2 different plans. One was like 900, I think the other one was like 1200, something like that. But I'm gonna have him make a video and kind of explain and go through some different examples, stuff like that, so you can see it in action. But based on what he showed me, I mean, it'll pay for itself like really, really quickly. So yeah, so that's the way to go. I mean, that's what I'm going to be pretty much doing from here on out. Okay, but you know, until then, I'm still doing it, you know, by hand. You know, doing everything like I showed you guys. You know, everything's there. Like just you got to understand that your main edge, even, you know, by hand, you know, because not everybody has a bot, and so you can still. It's kind of interesting. Like, it's not the same as like you're not necessarily just competing with other people because you want other people to be there to buy. You know, you want the more people, the more money you can make, really. So it's not like one of those things where like, oh, I'm going to keep it secret, or whatever. You know, it's not like that at all. But your main edge is getting it early. Okay, and so that's why I leave these. I have it set up so that, you know, my Telegram, so that when those deck tools come out, like I get this little pop-up that happens like on my computer, so I can just immediately jump to it, you know, and check it out and see, you know, if it's something I want to get into, because that's your best. Like, you either want to get into it like right away, or, you know, then you want to get into it maybe after that first dip. Okay, but it's a little dangerous. I mean, because after the first dip, you know, it might not come back up. Some of these, I've seen a couple. Man, I wonder if I still have it here. I've seen a couple that is just basically going straight down. Going straight down, because again, it's like you have all the people with pre-sale tokens, so they're selling. As soon as the thing opens, they're selling. And so the price goes way down, and then it never comes back up. There's no thing like you're not gonna. There's no investment opportunity for you, no trading opportunity, because. And a couple like that I have posted in the Telegram group happened like that. I think it was yesterday. But the price just didn't go up. It just like, because I had lost money on a couple of them. So yeah, so definitely be careful with the ones that like just a big red down. And here, because before, like, they would always seem to you know, they would go down for a while, but then the price would come back up. So let me see. So like, yeah, here's right here. So this is one. Look at this. This thing was, I mean, like a lot of them are going to start off and go straight down, but then you can, you know, buy and then, kind of go up here. But this went straight down and nothing. Nobody, I mean, it was just straight down. Nobody even bought anything else. So in this case, I mean, like there's no, it's impossible for you to make money. There, so like a lot of them, not most of them are not going down like that with no kind of buying activity. But like I've been noticing, like it's been definitely dragging down. The prices just haven't dragged down. So be really careful with these. A lot of times it's even better now to just wait to like not jump on like right after, or so a lot of times you jump on too soon. It's not done. People are not done selling. So you just gotta be careful. Like I would rather wait instead of just trying to be at the bottom. Like no, I just want to be at the very bottom, lowest price I can. But wait a little bit. Wait, let the price go up a little bit. Make sure that because what normally happens is the price is going to again it kind of stops. Then people start buying, but then the price, but then the sales keep coming and it goes further down. So for these, it's better to wait to just kind of make sure that it's going up. And even then, you gotta be careful because like lately they have not been going. They have not been going far. The larger ones have been like that king ones that I was going for like that did pretty well. So the smaller they are, the smaller liquidity pool. Normally the less people that are buying. So you might because I think this one was low. Yeah, 639, so like 4,000 market cap. So this is another reason why sometimes you want to stay away from the low one because there's not even enough buying to down it and just keep making money. All right, so that's it. But like I said, the bots are really important. I'm going to send you the video as soon as you get it to me. And that is it. So look, the market is more challenging. I mean, no doubt about it. But these are ways that we can pivot, and we're not going to sort of pivot, but just add some additional ways of finding new. That's all. Really. DEX tools are still working, it's still fine. But they are, and it's actually the quality of the coins is getting better. I mean, that they're listed on there, like less scams, a lower percentage of scams. But it's still, there's just less of it. So you want to get that volume and have a lot of coins to get into, then suggest some of the other options. let All right. Any questions before we go? Yes, I'm gonna let me say video coming. Videos. I'll post the ones that I have. And I'll get the ones from my guy. And so you guys can check it out. So just stay on the Telegram. I'll be talking about it there, and I'll also show you guys once the video is done. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything? Everybody's good. Oh, one other thing too here. Um, this is something I've used a little bit too. I showed this in the video, but there's one thing that I'm kind of learning how to use it better now, and that's this new pairs tool from Desk Tools. Okay, so this shows like quantities that are coming out, and so most of them are small. Like I wouldn't mess with no 1,000, 18,000. Yes, they might be much of it. But the thing to keep in mind here is looking at the pool variation, because the pool variation is going to tell you like how active it is. Okay, so like 4 to 12%. And yeah, that's people, buying and selling. Some of these are like not going anywhere. So you want to, find one that's going to go. So like this $18,000 one, like I would look at that one. But it doesn't look like a whole lot of activity. So again, this would probably be like, if I'm looking at producing, like this would be like fairly low on the priority poll. Like I'll still do all the other stuff. Because a lot of these, most of these, like the vast majority of the um, 22. So this is like just starting right now. Here, I would actually look at it. So we can look at proof point and see what it is looking like. It looks like the 30 is a lot. So that's slow. So we still want to make sure it's not a money, but make sure it can sell. So sometimes too, like I was saying in the other video, you can buy and sell a small amount just to make sure. But anyway, this is a decent tool. Just to kind of it shows everything in one shot. You can search by liquidity, and a lot of times you can go back some of these larger ones. Like I'll sort by these, and I'll look and see. Okay, like, oh, that's cool. But like if you look at some of these, it's like 10 hours ago, like the B, actually the B. Here we can see this one actually came out today. This is actually, I was really close to buying it, but I was in too late. But let's see what's in here. But this was a good one. This was good. I wish I would have got it on too late. Yeah, so obviously get on there. Pretty much there. So over here. Yeah, at the top, there's just about 2x. Yeah, I mean 2x, man, that's pretty much just kind of a standard, yeah, pretty much. So that's why the pre-sales are good, because the pre-sales are good because you can get in down here. you know, like way before, way, you know, less than even this one opens up. So you get down to here, so it's like, you know, hard for you to not run further down. So definitely check out DX sales, sign up on the pre-sales. You know, check all the other sources I said. You can find pre-sales, the ads on KuCoin, Reddit, stuff like that. But, yeah. That's it. Any last questions? All right, guys and gals, I appreciate you guys being on here. This is the same document that we had before. I just added that stuff in there. I'm going to be adding more stuff. I'm adding the videos from the bot as well. So we can get into the bot life and make even more money. All right, guys. Have a good night.